grada and for a friend percentage wise no wow ye dia then on some chen so but when him say reasons for divorce is very important. I am practicing here reasons. Dating, breaking up, you don't need reasons, but divorce you need reasons.
It's no yeah me kai so onya I didn't me say nothing that won't jaware now won't talk. What's it bra? Dear na meka.
Well, she could create a story to work out of the marriage.
And then all kind of crescent beer, and it's why you cook the tin wood jai. To create a story.
Yeah, that, but the woman said, a woman's son sworn. Ne tona said you are a counselors and I didn't them.
I didn't them.
Said didn't them. She has to go beyond church and seek for medical attention. And out of the medical attention, it becomes a legal issue because uncarnal knowledge is illegal under the law.
Yeah.
So the husband can be sued. Even though in marriage, we have what we call the spousal secret. But the right place for penetration, coitus interruptus, is between the coitus. Any other place you do is uncarnal once there's a penetration. And when you're foreplay, sorry, no, and chain, because the institution of the church itself don't have rights on dealing with legal issues when it comes to morality. No credit say, and yes, I will go jawale na ujawale ni we ana opo baby fa na nyama nko ye ma o just here e go ban sadia e west o ti game na say eti bo homoden na ye de se ne fata na jawade no when jawade na anya de a wa ho be chiro se se na aka se obetampo a na ejanan de chire
what's e bi wo ha e bi wo ha o say yo sabi yeah etabi wo ha unim de de chire bon wan se no wa ye oguno
na say clinically no and some na say na o start we na chiwo ache enyo no po nsem na ehia bebere but the reporting is the issue, but say no is better than any other thing. So madam, seek for counseling and pay no or more reasons into your best or your software you say
yes we know or software or as a work as a bra see I can never babon here yeah you credit I say na so the way city no and benefo no you do be gina nimu ya ka wo bone yes you two asese you go animu ase ba I say ye be man no be nya ni
be affect no so wa plan
and kra no so be nya bi
da ase otina awade no so be se ni mba nyina or the say hu na be ma de fa wachi ni ebe hye nkwala ni nyina mu as well and no credit say awade no be jai but on seeking for counseling first before the divorce so that you be clear in the clinical implication and the legal implication as well. And to onya mienu na wanya clear cut reasons why she needs to walk out of the marriage with her chest out, and lift her head up because the mistake has been done. But I hope say on twasubio and kase enye siewie enti on twaso. A man should not request for anal sex. Any man who requests for anal penetration not because of foreplay but because they want to have coitus in your anal region has a mental problem, and they don't need only police report, they need any subo.
Just a moment.
And yasun, assume your police, Neniso,
and this born in the day.
One say, you will be boss and say,
wow, who is I?
We are supposed to be more.
Wow,
Obiafa be said you should not say, I didn't know. How many cry a call? We are so
wow, what's up with you?
Now, Bakune money partners in your dream befield, and you are subo.
You never want to say,
over 5, no?
Yeah, me.
I landed.
I'm going.
Mental orientation. And to buy a rerun. Hey, Kwaku. Many albums say, hey, when you see you, how Freddy gets here about Chilebo, the field get your face will come down. And to open the sana, Nani Befipa, everyone. Nani be fie na boa na ebe ma sa nyama ne afi ne so. So in the first place, it's better for you to do that so that you can get orientation, then you can report to the police. But it's better to seek for counseling when your husband is requesting for the wrong place for sexual intercourse. You need counseling. And you catch your baby, say on 0277 609 644. Me na me kind, me na me tima boa no 0277 609 644. Ola enra ade bi esi ya enye.
Ebi ni dey.
Enra me nu pa.
Oh, what dey?
Me type message a me dey send no. Na me gas ma send no. Mambo sent. Oh.
Na dey ekodi obi wa na.
Ekodi obi a wo me phone so. Enyumere na me say ola anya ade wi. Me nkwohwe ase na me mambo so ama wo. Enti enra na enra ya me yire awoda.
Oh.
Enra na ne ma me wo no. E na ye born se omra na me nwale no. Enti enra ya me yire birthday. Enti
na ya wo yire birthday.
Enti se na ko ba na me send message person need dey na ke se ola dey so ye ma me pa. No bonyo ma. Enti enye se ola mbo na me try dey na me dey ba. Man famba. At the point in time, let me cast me the but my farm back,
one farmer,
and your fault. Why?
Yeah, man.
And a belated happy birthday to my dearly beloved wife, Mrs. Councillor Lutrot. Now, wow, did me Kabia said, no, I went to find the baby at the number. The two months after 27th May. I didn't 1 month.
On the bed, do the bed month.
Yeah, didn't month, a month, day and night. And me, my belated happy birthday on Neat FM, and now I until we're neat. And the papa been doing for my uncle. I did a dose. We will be dinner with that over the pa and can walk a person we dinner with that pa. And happy birthday, belated birthday to my wife, Mrs. Abigail Nina Lutrot. Made us say opening a what me.
Already Nina Lutrot.
Aye.
Mate.
Eti eja
kika hu see Nina ye fair topic ni.
Yan call ya Nina and me ban tempa me gas na baluta ba intimity ho. Me twa na me tietie nkomode bi a wo kan. The okay nyina say motivational speech. Na ye dey. So baby body ti a wa or cause car accident.
Of course motor accident. But who say a man no mo bo muti wo kwan. Bebre na me de eboniti no. So face kwan na what has been revenue so about in MCO? And we entity a bonnet. Eti moto ni uchema. Only who said dinner about super.
Oh, Baba, entity a bonnet because or baby out nebia. The child said, Katahusi is part of the courtesy for boys and girls. Training here. Who said training be I demand was school saying farmer.
Correct.
Sen I would train you how to comb your hair, motivational fuana, when dental care in your when I say human rights ni human left me child rights ni ntiama limitation no akosoro pa men koyi but ola enya hwe be so msa
but idea a two be accident see
now sure ba na ya ase
or unim ne jimi sebi enso ne say ade ne so nwu ho o say man bi wo mo sheli kan wase no she scared it wo be so he say e empty and say ko
am sure the car ko
ni moto na ko shi ade a wo hwe so bi dia
edio
yari o
enye yari o ejimi o ego bi o
oh my god mami you went through a council fast na for topic need to ask my mate your friends the prince say come say at this point metete or say metete pepper nemo mentia say bro this also the brother Kuma justice also bro like you do or nani akakofia that gadofia nani akako gadofia also please bro like tell her not to kill herself but she should inform the elders of the church because the damage has been caused. My humble advice and I'm sorry for her. Richie Van Paito over Aruba Hotel and go for a counselor me he said oh yeah ma say weekend be also me ko break
oh sir hotel be Aruba Oma me 2 rooms or na member am be weekend next week
weekend
next 2 weeks because next week weekend Saturday we need to want me next 2 weeks I'm be the weekend
o kwan pe
o dey ma be the 2 weeks weekend so but you can't almost send package number
Richie Van Paito what a counselor also more money 2 rooms na on my midi weekend also Mr. Good evening I'm watching you live from Aruba Hotel nice program keep up Rock Asantua maybe si wouldn't party mimi me who wanted. The husband has to be arrested immediately. Loretta Okoye, how you doing, girl? I say, Ola, I can't stop laughing. Today's segment of Yokofie is not usual. It's not the usual one. I like that. Yokofie, no. I say the way you are laughing when I say the Ola, the way you were laughing went through the mic is something else. Greetings to you and Counter Lutron. What is this else? Counselor Enqua.
Ola enti medase na M70 na wotwe a ye hye ase ne nkomodie ne se awade hu hia enti ye de asi ani so a ye ka se oba bia a wawoda a ye bon 1 bon 2 bon 3 be ma bia a ye bon 1 bon 2 bon 3 ubetumi assign awale bio eno ne ye nkomo na ye di no. So how to marry again as a bon 1 or as a bon 2? And so we're starting with the women. Now from last 2 weeks we have gone far. But me nka se bini se wanya to say agrada last time I make say e ba say na sofo every dinsini emma repentance emba na yase. But yan nkoti agrada is evangelist.
O say e dey na sofo e dey.
Or reading sini for so many years ontumi nsakra no. I said ni hu nsuo na say yo ja. But wantimi anye. Se si ana agrada hu Kristo. Ya say futuro ansakra nipa. So na hwe esakra nipa ni nkomodie mu kire se de to no police station ho no ama wo se nyame yodo en se si ade ne kra ebe sum nyankopon na Ghana fo ehwe na ne boni bi a waye bia no omufa nche no boni de sese ni che no ye de ache no da na de se bra ni di ne de bra ni ndi en de selewa ye be so musa but grad their repentance mama hu say there is hope for the future. Enkrofo bebre e de o makra e ma Kristo na se ya agrada na ekoyo yeti ha kwakubo nzam so beko.
Oh
yes na munyina mu beja kram beja dinsiyo akọ na hwa na be konfo no e se agrada nkai se ye friend din ode ma ye evangelist portion ye friend say o we ye evangelist okonfo agrada
but within the evangelist.
One year, press, what's this? Your friend evangelist.
What's your friend evangelist?
They
evangelist.
Allow this, why?
Ah, some okay. What's your friend evangelist?
Evangelist.
Evangelist.
And then evangelist.
There be anon kaho. What else was the name?
It's evangelist.
That's right.
A comfort agrada.
Thank you.
Now, maybe
that also she has so comfort agrada and far candidate.
Yeah, no, the if you because Papa she. The amount Papa she done in Nipa. Papa she ya tete nyom atadwe so ka de nyom yeah enti atadwe nyom ya na de ka no Papa she enti se evangelist Papa she no nam kromo ka nyame asem no Papa she na mayaji na enti agrada men's Saudi enkoye
evangelist patient BBB
portion na patient
as a patient me back
okay
my member on voice na what na me de
na
evangelist patient BBB
de wo mu bia no agrada we evangelist okonfo agrada evangelist okonfo agrada evangelist okonfo agrada na yemfa kwa yi so ne yemfa aseda kase mu odu emma reverend obofo esan senya obofo de kan say anka wa hu Kristo eti obi a we preach ama agrada sakra ama agrada abedani agrada enede eye reverend obofo eti obofo be bia wo bia nyame nhira se agrada ehia asofo bebere wantimi asesa na o share reverend obofo pe no opa kafe Kristo abeyifo nku aye adwuma abeyifo nku aye adwuma abeyifo nku aye adwuma ma agrada asesa
na wa fatu tribia
your friend is saying
I was something I am from Nana Agrada. Now I'm back to Tobia from evangelist Patricia Odro. Eradias something. Now I'm
the pacho uti yes uncle bineti.
You didn't
Jimmy. Now what's something I am from Nana Agrada. Now I'm back to Fufrobia from evangelist Patricia Odro.
Yeah. Patricia
evangelist Patricia Odro granting
eti Patricia ade ba ko so am de wo di ni mu se sunsum emu odu eka odurofo no ho ejesi aba wo ba ne de ya ji watenase ema wo kwa aba e wo nyamesumu ba ye betwe aso pa ma wa fili
adai
Bible say na Paul esakra ye no ade ba ko nsima Paul ne say enkrofo na okunkun won e wa nyamesumu no omo ye omo bi so musu kun de ateka eno ko Kristo ho eno ka che Yakobon say omwa no eno say my grace is sufficient for you and agrade evangelist
no there be o say di no do
evangelist Portia odro
granting
no evangelist okonfo agrada Portia odro yema watenase ya jeutata na kosuna fa wokum kuku duro efe reverend obofo na dana sese wo hu Kristo ese nya obofo anka wo hu se nyame yodo eti san komo na ye di ni de ko enim
Bernard se wa kwaji bibi efe obofo ntina akasama no Bernard rafo
o makoji bibi po efe obofo ho na emiti na ye yie ese obofo kura ni hu ye yampo no agi bibi efe ni ho
obofo hu ye ya
papa obe hu na ye ya papa ji so ko to abefo nku
sa
and abefo nku last week na me ka say agrada nsoma ne mama no ene nkrofo na eta na chi
the
bodyguards no mo nko obofo ho nko to abefo nku mbre no nsra sena me kan na mpa waji atum eta abefo nku na ma agrada amene wa beda ni evangelist okonfo agrada Portia odro yamana tenase reverend obofo da se waje agrada amaye na mrane de wadi ni sika de waya na wagadre mrane ni ndi no feel très bien
amu bisa say ti won awobu wo mu no be mro se wo ye de court
ona sampa mrane ni be di no si obo mpa ase Nyankopon enka judge ne akoma
na de so de we be bra bi Nyankopon na Nyankopon na je chi
nyame so ya no ho ya homete agrada betimi abrabi no Nyankopon be won ndi no ho ya won wi se Nyankopon sa no te o nyame anya ye wie obaji agrada ma waji di aka nyina na de ya me de se abaifo nku na ya adwuma eno na me ka se Ghana fo ena agrada asakra e abaifo nku okotofi reverend bofo ho e be sra kakra bi ena ama se si ene wada ne Kristo ni na last week di nkomo ka so ba bi a wo ba opeso o wale no de di kan no ma bofra di hu na agya chi kwan na ma akwara na agya enye na sede se papa na wotwetwa mu nyina ye nya akote Rashid Polo eye din fofura begu Santana dia ba Polo
Rashid Polo
is it Rashid Polo another
Breza
Rash Polo Rash Polo Akupin Polo baby daddy no Rash Polo a musician so a rapper Rash Polo
na rap ne kozi
ontes rap na kasisi akudi wa kesi so no say o Sunday Polo ebe wo akola na chi
oni Polo be wo
akola na chi bio ati obehu na Polo nyimbio ndia na ye Rash Polo na emfampo a sana wo kan otia na Polo anyem but the best me can say Polo wo ba eno nkire se ontumi nwale but the e wo se Polo ye ne say asema tu na chi no abofra ne papa ba out ma ye hu so ohwa abofra no so Polo can marry any other woman, any other man she wants to get married to. So last week he established the fact that if you want to marry as a born one or born two, the most important thing is to establish the paternity of the child. Remember that a man in your life who has a child with you is not responsible when they become your husband, but they are responsible when they are taking care of their children. Don't think that fatherhood is about marriage. You can be a father whilst you're not married to the woman. But you are under the obligatory, mandatory, human institutional policy to be a father to a child that you have brought into this world. You are only under that same oath and obligation to be a husband to a woman that you have paid the bride price. No girlfriend has any right to impose anything on you. Because under the law, girlfriends has no portion in our laws. Kahubi. Ya ashawofu ebo omajuma. Ghana mremunu illegal business, but it's the most noble profession. that changes your situation faster. Or my ass the two in say. It's your baby utia at the enemy at last week no. Make us say answer na obenya bema papa bi aba wale no. Ma ambofra na woni meme bi awo no. Omunim ompapa no. De to sumienu. Ma papa no mu enhye enkwala no. Men mane nkoye te say wo e na do wa hoondin anyway ni fifire ola e na ehwe abofra. Because usually no say oba ehwe abofra na wade che. Say oba e di nani fifire ehwe abofra bi a oni bema bi awo a na wade ho tochima. E mane nya bema papa mane wale no. Enye se bonsam na ye obibi. But if you can't define the status of the child you are having, and you are the one who is the breadwinner for the child, it becomes difficult for another man to walk into your life to go and marry you.
Okay.
Because no man wants to spend money on somebody's child. Ola, so worry your baby, no one bad tenor. And you was said this the man amount. Because in the first place, as a woman, you are not looking for a care because that I am looking for a husband who is ready and end up rather finding themselves a man who can take care of their children. Yes. Or per caretaker. Or per me be a medina saying there and Colombian son and me crown, many of you say me who go about Brantibi, Nafuna baby, sorry call me, sorry call me and mammy, but be a medina saying there, a young conquan, Bembet my chocolate, any fish, mammy, no one mammy. That is not what you are looking for as bon one, bon two. You are looking for a man that will love you just as you are. That your children will not be a burden to him. There are women who want you to marry them, but they want you to put a clear statement down that this marriage you are doing for me, you should consider my children as your children. It's wrong.
Okay.
Mema obi, woni baluta ye show na. Nkrofa ka oba na, me dem impo oba. Me mo baba continue. So obisi on po oba oba depending from you. No, it makes sense.
On pe oba oba.
No, it makes sense.
Se on woni ba.
Aha.
Jo me show bi ba ma no.
Me dase. Enti oba on wo ye no. Be ma on wo ye no. On be ware oba bi a wa wo be hwe oba. Na so e ma no de oni omo twempra no mo oba. De omo hwehwe no se ope be ma obetumi ahwe abofra na oni obi awo no. But ena me catch yourself be so wale a. Vawa hunding epe kwa obefa so ama bofra ne papa na onyem wo no beba behwe ne ba eso bi hwe kwase bi ba
na said ye no
eye be ma na said ye efi se me ba wale ase no wo ma me de ne me hwe na ba ne se na wo abedo wo nti me ba be ware ahwe o mama. There's nothing evil, there's nothing bad when you marry a man and the man refuses to take care of the child you are bringing into the marriage. And you're bunny. So, madam, once you want to marry again, be careful what you are doing with the children. That's today's point. If you want to be married, be careful what you are doing with the current children that you are living with. Ola, a baby, no, a man and man in your mabra bomuno. The question is, say, Omo fan kwalane say omukunum.
Yeah.
My children have become my everything. These children are my husbands. They are my husbands. These are my sisters and my family now. All I think about is what to make life for the sake of these children. I want to buy a house for them before I die. So ni focus ni na yen kwalano la. Once your focus becomes the children, no man will be ready to come and marry you. That's one. So don't allow the children to be your basic reason for living. Your basic reason for creation and for living is marriage. And a man must come to marry you, just that your status have changed. Status no the WhatsApp nibi. But your status have changed because Ceciano only single girl. We are abafrebi a won wale and so one ma. So when a man wants to marry you, he's marrying bon one, bon two. Majority I say. So once I'm marrying bon one, bon two, you have to carve your life as a bon one and bon two before I marry you. So make sure that the children that you are having, one, their fathers are in their life. 2, don't get so much, addicted to the children. Make them your family, make them your siblings, make them your husbands. What I say? They be a come catch if you say, if you sure, me for sit down and no be chair in so me baby, me baby, and no be chair in so. Want the shop, what fit in the factory, or play penami no water, me ho, and Yamishi the Fia, if you sure snigger, or baby this would. And I'm going to say a nice bar. If you be a small can say, name Mark twins, remember me, Lunia Warno. On Shana, I grow a fear the no man. What does it? On Shana, I grow on who didn't call any baby. Say, see a fear person, what you bear may be about what if fear piano. I say, Bermani Jan who's ye pa. I say, Sam James and John boys no one. Penagan, small girl, don't put your engine away. Now, 2 boys,
J&J.
Sa J&J boys we no. Who are be fiance over while one so be nyaso yale.
Adey.
E se grandma kase go asum sa we nya erectile dysfunction. Sa oni fie be twin plan kwade oni haw. Enya bra kwade ni bi. E se si anyansa fie suan se on wale no ene ne ntra ne fie waka. First mistake o ye no. So wari abra kwade no be gi ni tira fie ho. Enti onye sa mistake no.
So wari a be man better
no. There be o ko tena be man ho.
Onu mumu ko tena be.
Ba be a fear person tena ni kunu no. Be ma won so o memma. E so no si oni obi twin plan ji se di panato one plot wato an acre of termark na man e wo airport ho. Hwe bi a fear pe. Enti obi say no se si an the request for marriage akọ high. On fa ne mba no enye bait. E fear pe nkwala na sem. E fear is investing in the life of the children. But if she wants to marry, she has to be very, very careful with the way she's getting acquainted with the children. So I don't say hate your child. If you love your child, you connect them to their father and you support their father to take care of them. But you don't hijack the children and let the children believe that you are their alpha and their omega. They don't have any father anywhere. It will be difficult for a man to come and marry you. Number 3 today. The next point is that anytime you want to become a wife as a born 1 and as a born 2, one of the things you should ask yourself is that, do I still want to have children?
But if I'm marrying you, I also want to have kids with you.
So, the idea can bon one for you. Bon one for you.
Yeah.
Bon one for you.
Yeah.
Bon one for you.
Yeah.
The other super so walia. Bisa who say, many member me and son won't call me and son. And now my work while back. Me banner the 20 years. Me banner the 22 years. Me say me wali be on council account. Me see the tosu miensa after nkwala many nejanom ube cut yourself from nkwala na yet say only papa no. The third point is that bisa who say, am I ready to give birth to a child again or give birth to children?
So if I'm ready,
it becomes your determining factor of the type of man that you open up to marry you. And knowing whether am I ready to have a child again means that what is my clinical status now when it comes to childbirth?
Clinical status, where does it meet me?
Asa, me guso ya bra na, me sure bet ma fa yefun ana, me wo enfie ni ahode a ye de fa nyinsen ana, e say ola, nyinsen ye extra weight. And your baby a person fa ye ufafu bia no, e say wo hwe weight, wo hwe position. Who just an out here and you say your bolo and be about weight in it. You say, oh, I want dear, yet me carry extra excess weight or any man. And the men trust in Cassam Wabako. And tea or maybe a person wanting me be a bizarre who say I am beer. Me fear not made this a siano. Me besa me will be your man. Me besa me will be your man. Met me I will be your man. Co hospital. My doctor and fee will just say I am beer. Fallopian tubes, and one touch mana, or ovulative eggs, a year jumana, or menstrual cycle, a normal na, who was cyst, who was fibroid, who see a child, your baby behind share demon that continues, babacuna, baby power, no better than I am beyond. How is it like? Am I ready to have a child? Can I produce? Because that will determine the type of man that must come into your life.
Okay.
Because Ola, say baby be waro. Na wo awo mienu wo mpese oba ubio na be ma na oba be wale wo nso no no so o ma miensa I have 5 the dikai is the man still ready to have another child and now wo ma mienu bema na all bano on one baba ko a fresh boy to say me. Ah, person wale. See some keep person wale. What must say?
Ah, some keep person wale me.
And you me come ba some keep person wale. Tia ye. As some keep pembrewa. Some keep person wale. Now one mother. Na some keep ba no young boy. Obi a person some keep nso nya ne ma. Enti all bana wo 3 dada and now 2 dada no. Are you ready to have another child? So know your status. And this is see ameneka say ya. Oya wa adwen say awade no be say wonya bi no. De edi kan ma kan de edi kan de toso me de toso na de top fifth one American say and say go hospital near so wet ma obi o man.
We are ready and now we are fertile enough.
Your fertility check is very important.
To who be?
Yes. To who be?
Who be ma? What affects?
Immediately who say fertility level when you correct by who be on. It's going to determine the type of man you agree to marry you.
Okay.
It means unko wari be maybe or peba.
Okay.
Na chire no akoye pressure man say peba. I get the thing.
Okay.
Afi de so nya konim say awo no untumi wu bioma. And mema eba wo line no untumi ka pensi obanim say I don't want to give birth to a child again. So you will now be able to determine the category of men that will come your way.
You know what you want.
You know what you can give.
Yes.
And you know what you can give. So enko yam paibo. Na fina mebe waro. Me waro wi esesi adiola. Every day yes I saw them. E kabe. No way. You can money the become member the way and money the can. So always remember that can I still give birth? And last time I mean me empo ameko yi empo no. Na me say betna wo de benye na make am see hospital na go check it. There to be ola. After knowing whether you can give birth or not, the next thing you need to do is to ask yourself, what am I doing to take care of the child?
Then I may ye.
Ejuma ben na me ye. Me dey share me mano. Debio. En kwala na ma wo ambo pan show na ma gi won show no. Ejuma ben na me ye dey show. What am I doing to take care of these kids? Then I may ejuma ding ana ade a wo yes si ade ahwe mofra no. Ebeboa wo kwan ben so. E kwan ebeboa no say o last say si a me ton fools. And I'm hwe me mami ense ya me wo ho ya. Me be wale George Lutrot. Na George Lutrot e wo mami ensa. Na so o wale me tise no wale me yie pa be hwe me a. I am bia obepre se me go to fools e me hwe nkola ibi mu ana. So there are times that you become redeployed because you have been married. Ola so ba atifie na onware ye enti busumi bia no omane maame 50 Ghana cedis a onya ware wie ye pe busumi bia na so tuma maame 100 Ghana cedis. Odim de etia because first no man maame 50 no not the 50 na aka no ehwe no ho but se sia wawura wade mu ama be ma bi hwe no enti ye sa mmiri ni mo ne maye maame more enye less enti se wona wo sa wani fifi akoton force ato anka ato ataju wo lori kwan ho e san se wo ba wo de hwe na unya be ware mi a wo ba ne nyama sede se me hwe no nanso be mpene e ma wo ko gina kwan ho bi se de obedi de me provide. I get me. Okay, so before you walk in to go and marry, the other part, which is the fifth thing I make say, or baby, I will born one when I was show ban. She said, you might dimben and me yasha me ba. And never chill bear man buy a whole quack or warren. I must have bear man and young coin abawalo. I'm a coy. Who be alliance another time naso. I dear make a bon one for dos room. Neso me no more wally. It near 2 and 1 see say I feed ye. Bon one fouet. Mon wale.
Number 0277
77 609 644 0277 609 644.
Okay.
And member the about so sans na be bon one bia pe no. Ye be kire de say wo ye. Enya be bia said ye. So be wale oba ahwe ne board ne ba wale ase. Enya nhye your pet. na oba wo tie me na wo de sie be yo de empaibo yo nanso sa nyama maken fatu kwan mu yie na ye de se ne fata makasa se ame ko amede me na ma 0277609644 yi de kai se be me be de wawo no nye na adwun so we hwa abofra na
be me be de wawo na
be me wawo be me be ne wawo na on pese obeye na sede se abofra na ja a wa ja nkola na gu so a ose se wamba ma me ne wan toa so antwe mpena me hwe abofra no se won fa nkola na mbre me na me hwe abofra na fra me na mra okuro mu ye be kire de nyansa se ye kombre mu na anya adwuma se be kwa duro so na ye adwuma agrada so na waja na adwuma yi ye be kwa so na ye adwuma be bia be fa bia ma be ma na ye aye na sede no fra mo 0277 609 644 0277 609 644 ba wa fo munya na mo ware na wade ye mamo na dia me kan se e kwa bai na wa Virginia chief cd for fresh breath sana be a wo feel enya duro e food supplement we be na nimso guso na wa de pam po ma wonya case coronavirus time no smacks na ye bebre no ye na halitosis ye num bon we ginger ibi na nya fresh breath nya mi shraw
cancel lotra Neat on FM. My name is Ola Michael. I'm Rasu Saucy, a Serquana, your corner news in so bar. Yet I said, I can say, Mamma Muti and Daddy Danina, one would see what you break here. One and Mamma Mastre. One was your dear about born 1, born 2, born 3, born 4, born 5, born 8, and born 6.
We are
a Yandro, say Andrew.
Oh, what was this?
I would do.
Me will be up on 10.
That will come on 6.
Maybe you do the war on 6.
Yandro,
Young get ready 39 on class 7. Any member 7.
I know Nicola. That is. I was telling you, what you have seen, my Cramunina. Watch now, your beshe and Quada, your woman. A quiet befaso, I will be near a Quada Wakuma pe. Now I won't know. A very interesting topic. Watch your beshe, my crown. It was sick. My bad.
Yes, that's also pass 0277609644. I mean, sure, maybe I will be a wawa. Ye na wale ede pa. The idea pa woman say when you wale pa oba pa bema do bema wakuma swade aya ni how bema hye na numpo be yama o esan say ohun say o ya na yire bema owura o enti utumi frɛ no owura bema o yire no out me yire no wompem ema ne bo akonoma na bibia koyi 0277 609 644 born once should marry again because marriage is the reason why women were created. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Na Okali Mensa, thank you so much. Kinsley Tum, thank you very much. Right, thank you very much. Na me shira mu nyina na dasane. Nyame dom yem bioma ye besen hia na bibia akoyi amaye. Bye bye you.